Rockets will be sitting several guys. The starting center, the 6'10 rookie, and the usual starting five, Griffin, Amute, Jordan up front, Redick and Paul in the backcourt. The official, Tony, told us he just will not sit. Wants to play every game. Ariza with the floater.
Well, 34 to 36 minutes, but he's out here so he can kind of stay in rhythm.
Amute. And the only question for the Clippers and Redick drives into a crowd. Zip dunk attempt missed by Aku.
Foul.
Right here, out the line. Nice move there. As Jordan took the pass and did a layup. Here's Harden getting it underneath. Harden has a 3-on-2. Anderson is open for 3. Yes.
And this is why this Rocket team is so deadly. They lead the league and three-pointers are tempted and made. Can't turn the basketball over or shoot quickly. A game.
And the 14 successful threes per game is an MVP throw. Clippers up by 5. Nice spin by Anderson. Beautifully. Redick pops it over to Paul.
I like the pace here, though, for the Clippers.
Paul for 3. Back comes Harden. Being chased. Goes all the way.
Record in Golden State. So if they lose that, is it a disappointing season? 50-win season?
It is really.
How about the ball movement here?
And ends up with Horst. Way off. Protected by Williams. And Paul hands off. Beautifully done. Outscore you. They are not defensive geared. And he certainly has the shooters here.
Them to be successful in the playoffs, he's got to be on pretty much the whole game. What a pass.
Oh, beautiful pass. Harden down low. Found the open man. Raymond Felton has checked in for the Clippers. He's played very well. Once again, the setup. The Spurs and San Antonio. Clippers actually taking 3 of 4 from San Antonio. Crawford played on a switch by Anderson, shoots over him and hits. His shooting has been off recently. Williams over Crawford.
Or maybe Williams doing a little bit of everything. Scoring, defending, rebounding.
Played well last night against Sacramento. And you can see the progression per game. I thought your 99, 2,000 paces as Griffin is able to make.
Mark Jackson made a couple here and there when he wasn't teardropping. I need that. Can I get that in bulk?
Here's Griffin off the pump. Range. And here is Gordon. Anderson on the spin, able to take it
to the basket and was able to use his size against a smaller defender.
Here's Crawford wide open for 3 from beyond that 3-point line. Houston 5 of 18, making 6.
2 of 7 now for Gordon.
Crawford with the high dribble, lobs it for Johnson, posting Redick with help. Felton came over, and off the steal, it's a 3-on-2 for the Clippers. Felton all the way, doesn't it?
You know what college basketball is like. Do you have any advice for him?
Patrick, the recruiting. I think Big Pat is going to be just fine.
Paul with the jumper. Jordan on the follow.
Out there.
Griffin backing in. He had Harden on the mismatch, and then through his hands. Back comes Paul. Sets it up. Crawford. 1 and 30, and for Miami, Hassan Whiteside, 21 points, 18 rebounds. Redick able to whip it to the corner, gets it right back, cuts right and shoots, and Gordon moves it right out. Ariza. Harrell just came up, lost it. There's Paul all the way, and then rejected Does not go down as a half block, does it?
Well, it happens in football. You get a half sack, don't you?
You do. Different rules. Checking back in after a very strong first half. Paul on a fadeaway. Paul with the steal. 3-on-1 develops by Alonte. And back comes Paul on the hop for Reddick, who fires and hits.
6-30.
Oh, the lead for the. He was stripped. Reddick for 3. Yes. Oh, he's feeling it. Here comes Paul. Paul got the step on Hart.
Well, I love the way the Clippers got this lead here in the third quarter because it was all done at the defensive end for them.
Griffin on the recovery. And
Starters in here with this 25-point lead.
Ariza. Rockets have won the 2 previous meetings against the Clippers with blowouts, but Clippers at the one game 140 to 116 in favor of Houston. Crawford going behind the back. Crawford. Oh, Spades back in for the Clips. This is Spades for 3. Brown coming across the screen and then fires for 3. He hit league back in the NBA. Felton from straight away. Here's Brown. Oh, it's all good.
Gary, I'm glad you got that. Marv had no idea on that line right there by my prerogative.
For MVP. Let's go to David for his point of view.
Well, yeah, Marv, I did. And again, it's important to note this is an affirmative vote. I know all that. It's an incredible season, and you can vote for James Harden very honestly. And
qualified candidates. And aside from Westbrook and Harden, maybe Kawhi Leonard, a normal type situation, a magic number of 1, which would mean either a Clipper win or a Utah loss in that final game of the regular season. And they do have the tiebreaker should they
have to win this on Wednesday. We're going to continue to play. They do have one more game left versus the Spurs. Right?
That'll be a game in Houston. Bass works his way inside. An excellent defensive team. Quinn Snyder has done an excellent job there. As Crawford is blocked. Spades misses on the. They're in the number 4 slot because they have the tiebreaker against the Jazz. They took the season series 3 games to 1. Ariza to the rim.
Well, maybe he can find his rhythm here.
Here's Felton. And the putback by Bass.
As well. Both in that same game, I believe, too.
Nice play. Ariza not able to hit the 3, but
nice
Harold is there. Bass will be at 1 after tonight's play with Utah hanging in. The alley-oop for Troy Williams.
About playing Troy Williams. Paul Pierce here with the 3.
Right. Anawaku, who is a Nigerian descent. It might not be a starting center, but he has talent. Bobby Brown. Pierce for 3. Yes. Target shooting for time NBA scoring list. Pierce got the step. Be here Wednesday night in their last home game of the regular season. They play the Sacramento. Pierce a total of 26,397 points. Harold. And Utah and the Clippers remain tied. However, the Clippers have the top. But Utah able to defeat Golden State tonight. Nice move by John. 54-27. They had won 3 of their previous 4, but they know their first round. 125-96. Clippers with the